It's no lie that as of right now, support classes are absolutely the worst kind of class by far. By support, I mainly mean Paladin and Saint, and although other supportive abilities in the form of Covenant progression or subclasses exist, those will be touched upon later in the video. In my opinion, there are three main problems: damage classes being too powerful in comparison to support classes, bosses being balanced in the favor of damage classes, and too much non-support class healing abilities. Starting with the first issue, there is currently little to no incentive to go support class. Most, if not all, damage classes are entirely self-sufficient through the means of self-healing or dealing so much damage that the enemies die before the support has an opening to heal. In a party of 4, the damage classes will do so much combined damage to either a boss or a group of enemies that the healer will almost always just sit there and maybe heal 1 or 2 times before the battle ending. Keep in mind that the Saint has 2 supportive options, a single target heal and a single target cleanse. Both have 5-turn cooldowns, which is extremely long for what they are. Cleanse isn't even that useful in boss fights. Yarthel's Infernal stacks can only be cleansed 2 at a time, and Thorian stacks can only be cleansed 1 at a time. On top of this, both the heal and the cleanse are single target. This means that the only form of AoE healing is locked behind an artifact called Narthana's Sigil, which takes a lot of healing to proc. On to the second issue. The 2 bosses right now require little to no strategy and are basically just punching bags for the DPS classes. With the bosses in this game being nothing more than damage sponges, it isn't a surprise that support classes become underutilized. Recent patches that buffed Yarthel's HP and damage have made the need for healing classes more needed, but I feel like the game still has a long way to go if support classes are ever to become useful. The final issue is that non-supportive classes have too much access to self-healing. To list them off all here, there are healing potions easily made from 1 slime chunk and 1 everthistle, necromancer self-heal, Draga racial abilities, Damonos racial abilities, lesser heal through the way of life progression, which can also heal teammates, and last but not least, the regen nodes in the soul point tree. With all of these being obtainable on any build, the need for dedicated class healing such as Saint is worsened even further. Finally free from my shitty ass script. I'm really sorry about the awkward reading, guys, but anyways, yeah, that sums the video up. Please Nova Prime, please buff Saint, please buff Paladin, please just buff support. It's so trash right now, please.